Hi there, and welcome to another one of my classic reviews where I pick one of my all-time favourite movies, give it a rewatch and then come review it. And in this video I'm going to be talking about Odd Man Out. So Odd Man Out is a 1940s British movie made by Carver-Balsiger, best known for making The Third Man and the musical Oliver. And this comes at a real sort of peak of British cinema, basically the 40s through the 60s, I kind of feel the peak. And it kind of comes through as this tense little thriller made in a similar vein to a film like The Third Man. Odd Man Out is set in Northern Ireland, but it doesn't really play with the politics of the situation. That's just mostly in the backdrop. It's mostly a tale of love and tragedy, and it's basically about a criminal who kills a man and then is then on the run all night. And throughout the night, the woman who loves him tries to find him, and he's injured and on the run and trying to not be found by the police who are hunting him down. And what you get with this film is a lot of moral ambiguity. You get a lot of, well, is it right to look after this person? And it conflicts the characters. The characters who help the lead character, Johnny, are uncertain whether or not they want to help. I mean, he is a criminal and he is a murderer. But at the same time, they don't like the police either. And also it's just the morals of letting an injured man live or die. So a lot of moral ambiguity here. What's also really wonderful about this film is that it has these really fantastic visuals. So it's set in an unnamed city, but the city here is a character. It's living, it's breathing, it's hustling and bustling with life. We have the brilliant architecture, we have fantastic shadows. The cinematography here is fantastic, by the way. It's black and white, there's some Dutch angles occasionally, and it looks really fantastic. The way rain and snow are used later on, it makes it feel like more beautiful. It kind of emphasises the rugged shape of the world. It makes kind of things more daunting. So the lead character goes through this sort of almost like death-like state. He's injured, he's dying, he's delirious, he's hallucinating. There's some fantastic hallucination sequences here. There's some which are some of the really sort of finest sequences that come out of like that era of British cinema. There's some fantastic visuals. It's also a film that has a really sort of tragic love story at its heart, which makes it something which, although I think the love story is really minimal in a lot of ways, it really brings to the forefront all the emotion of the picture. There's also fantastic use of characters, because throughout the periphery of Odd Man Out we have all these fantastic characters who are all kind of eccentric, some of them are funny. They build up this wide cityscape of likeable people that just makes the film something that you can really just enjoy. It's a film which sort of holds up as being a really well made little thriller from its era, and it is really, really tense. There's some really good set pieces here. There's a crime sequence, there's some really good chase sequences. The whole sort of ending is fantastically put together. It's one of the films that is just really technically competent, and a film that really holds up. It's a film that is still watchable, still exciting, still tense, still moving, and still kind of morally weird. It's a film which you don't really know who you can trust, you don't know who you can like, you don't know quite how much you should like or agree with anybody. It's a film filled with weird things. The characters are so kind of oddball and out there. It's a film which I just think really is fantastically put together. It's a film that isn't necessarily among the finest movies ever made, but it's one of those films that is an obvious classic because it's just made with such effortless ability. It's made really, really well, and it holds up on multiple watches. It's a film which has enough little ideas here and there. It has some stuff about faith, it has some stuff about crime, it has some stuff about jail, it has a lot of working class characters, which makes it feel a bit more diverse if it was just the normal false-mannered, pretentious aristocrat you often see in British cinema. It's a film that really holds up to this day, and I think it's a film which really proves why the 1940s was a really strong era of British cinema, and I think this is one of those films that sort of just stands there as being one of the best. It's not mind-blowing, but it is effortlessly effective, and it's a film that I like to come back to because it's just nice and simple. It has enough substance to make it really worth watching, especially just a simple, crowd-pleasing thriller filled with tension and some really moving moments. I think Odd Man Out is just a great film. So, have you seen Odd Man Out? I'd love to hear your thoughts if you have. I think it really is a sort of a classic. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you want to subscribe, you can, because I post reviews all the time. If you want to read what I write, you can follow me on Letterboxd or on Twitter, links in the description. And thank you for watching.